Greetings, we are finally back. We finally made it yet again to another vibrations, another reaction on this Mystelics Reacts channel. Welcome to every single one of you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in to see what's up. Hand clap goes out to you guys right here on the Mystelics family. And the new in the video was tuned in to see what's up on this channel. Of course, these are my thoughts and comments. What are y'all's? Leave your thoughts and comments on the things we're gonna be talking about here on this here reaction vibrations in the comment box below. Of course, don't forget to click the thumbs up button. I would appreciate you guys. Big up the Mystelics family actually made today. You don't know, big up yourself. Right, they don't know about it. He's from New York, but he's in Dominica, so I guess back and forth. Big up the family one time. You don't always say easy 1 to 10 and 1 to 100 already. Anyways, brothers and sisters, don't forget to subscribe for more vibrations as they do definitely tend to come when I post. You'll be notified when I publish my videos right there. So definitely click the bell and really becoming part of the Mystelics family. Anyways, brothers and sisters, without a further ado, let us get the vibrations. Of course, we see this sentiment and we're back again for the festival season. You are seeing a number of individuals who are looking like they're watching sports, but no, they are participating in the Creole festival. This is daybreak, brothers and sisters. This is what you call daybreak. You know, individuals are understands, man. See, don't understand. Some trying to sleep, so some don't want people to see they're sleeping, so they put a hat on their head. Yes, man. The stadium jam packed, brothers and sisters, like today. By the way, guys, I actually posted a video on Mystelics Vlogs. I should be doing another one on BrBpTV tomorrow about the parade stuff that they're having. So definitely look on that, the vibrations right there. But of course, definitely check Mystelics Vlog for the vibrations of today. PSS, I was highlighting PSS, and of course a number of others right here. I was kind of late though, brothers and sisters, no doubt about it, but hey, you know, traffic is what it is, man. It is what it is, guys. So definitely check that vibrations out. And of course, don't forget to check out the previous ones that I definitely did of the World Creole Music Festival, which is actually this thing that we are watching right there. People are in the stands, they break mate, they want to get their hope, they want to pull up and watch the activity. So much fun. And Buyo is on the stage, no doubt about it, brothers and sisters. One thing, Buyo will keep you, Buyo will keep you there. And according to that, brothers and sisters, I saw this video of this lady speaking about World Creole Music Festival night number 2.
These people in this Dominica do not know when to stop.
This person is definitely from the United Kingdom.
I can tell you, it is 7 a.m.
Well, this is the Isle of Siwo, so that's what you expect. Isle of Siwo for a reason.
And they still have 4 major artists that haven't performed yet. So you've got WCK is not performed. You've got Buddhas.
By the way, WCK actually performed on the Sunday. I guess people were like, they're tired and want to go and what have you, but they performed on the Sunday.
You've got Asa, that's not performed yet. So that means that party is finishing maybe 9, 10 a.m. I cannot make it.
I remember when I studied this, I say only 12 o'clock only coming on 12. 12 o'clock only coming on the band. They laugh at me, checking nonsense. I said they have to stop bands and put them next to it. You think it's joke?
I'm going to my house. I've left them and the music, and I'm going home.
This is what you know, where you get your money's worth, so to speak. You get your money's worth and you're shaking, boy, that is too much. Guys, let me go. It's okay. I get my money's worth. Time for me to go. You know? So that's how it goes, I guess, sometimes. So that person is going at the home checking, yeah, that's too much, but I showed it back for night number 3. Which, of course, night number 3 was pretty dope. Of course, I actually showed this video yesterday. You know, although you see some people, hey, Dominicans have plenty energy. It's true. But not all of us, no, brothers and sisters. That one gone. That one gone, I tell you. Yes, man. Anyways, brothers and sisters, of course, I saw this thing for night number 3, which, of course, Ecstasy band was put early. The brothers and sisters, I'm not sure how they go with the thought process of who they should put first and second and this kind of things there. But when it comes down to this sentiment, brothers and sisters, Tiwa Savage actually is the Nigerian, and she was put second, which is interesting. I don't know how they came up with this, but in actuality, I think she performed last, not last, one before last. But Ecstasy band was put first. And I'm not really sure why they tend to do this to Ecstasy band, but I don't think that they should have done this. Ecstasy band is a force to be reckoned with. I'm telling you, they are a force to be reckoned with. Ecstasy band should be placed somewhere in the middle. I think they should be placed somewhere in the middle, but why are they putting them first? I think Elisha should have been placed first. But I guess since Elisha was with Mikael, they put him a bit back. I think Mikael should have been also placed a little bit further down, you know, I guess they were trying to probably fuse Michael Henderson, Elisha, and Kassav together. Kassav was definitely a vibe, no doubt about it. I think Kassav, you know, they do their thing. If you check the night number 3 on Mystelics vlogs, guys, you'll see what I'm talking about right there. Kassav definitely did their thing. Michael Henderson also did their thing, no doubt about it. Elisha as well did his thing. Tiwa Savage is Nigerian. I think they should have put her up a little more instead of where they actually had her performing. I think they should have put a thing. But I definitely think they should have separated Elisha Benoit and put Elisha Benoit first. Put him first. I guess probably they fused them. Then you know, I think the show should have closed with Signal Band though. But I guess it is what it is. Signal Band Trilogy. Then after Trilogy was Tiwa thing. That's all they had thing. But I think we need to put some respect on Ecstasy. Why do they do Ecstasy that? I think they put Ecstasy that last year as well. You know, and much people did not get to see them really perform, and they're really great. They're awesome, dope group. Have you heard that? Yeah, they're dope, man. I think something needs to be done right there. Ecstasy should have never been first. You know, if anything, put Tiwa Savage first. You know. I don't think much people knew her music. You know, put them first and put Ecstasy a little bit further back, somewhere in the middle. You know, probably after Michael Henderson, and after Michael Henderson and Elisha put Ecstasy, and then put what's the name, Kassav. That's my thoughts. What are your thoughts on this, guys? Do you think that should be the case? Because we haven't, I myself, I never see them perform Ecstasy because they keep putting them first. You know, people say we don't come in first to help open it. No, we come in there and we so as we land our foot running. That's how they want it. That people were telling me. Anyways, Ecstasy man actually put out a memo, I believe it is, when it comes on to the sentiment right there. Let's see. Yes, a message from Ecstasy. Right, the Ecstasy is deeply saddened and disappointed to once again be placed at the opening act for the final night of the World Creole Music Festival on Sunday, October 26, 2025. While this is not the position we had hoped for, we remain committed to giving our fans and music lovers the high energy, passionate performance that you deserve. Ecstasy is the stage at 5:30 p.m. sharp. We are asking all our loyal supporters and true lovers of Dominica music to come early and show your love and strength as we set the tune for an unforgettable night of music. I'm sure they did well, brothers and sisters. I haven't seen anything of them, to tell you the truth. I haven't seen anything of them. In fact, when they were performing, I was still editing. I was still editing night number 2. That's crazy, brothers and sisters. But hey, it is what it is right there. I think we also need to put some respect on their name, man. Put some respect, because Ecstasy, they're pretty good, man. They're the band, man. I tell you, after Signal Band is Ecstasy band, you know. Yes. When it comes on to the international standard, that of which the music that they bring, I think that they are next to Signal Band, for sure. Trilogy, you know, and so forth and so forth. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts on this? Do you think Ecstasy band should be placed further down the list? Do you think that they should be continue opening and be thankful at least you performing, you know? Do you think that is the case? That should be the case right there. Let me know that in the comment box below. They don't give MJ 5. They rush Pooders, but they give Faithy 5 hours to say Mr. like that. But one thing I know for sure, brothers and sisters, it seems like they were rushing the artists to perform. In fact, even Tridel made a statement in that regard right there. What y'all don't know is half the things for Faithy performance did not come. Apparently. She also had to make a last minute change to her intro. Worst of all, in last minute rush to get things sorted. Sorted for the performance. The rental she had got, I guess the rental she had got into an accident. Personally, if she had cancelled the performance, I would have understood. But she went out there and did her thing. I don't think she would have cancelled it. I think it's the first time she's performing to the magnitude of the highest, on the highest stage in Dominica. So I don't think she would have cancelled. But it's understandable that, you know, things don't go as planned sometimes. The problem is, brothers and sisters, it's not just whatever happened to them, it's also what happened inside the concert as well. Who going where, who going what. There was a particular artist from Dominica checking, but Mystelics, boy, you know them people don't tell me where I performing yet, Casa, and that was the night before they performing. The individual told me that all the international artists know where they were performing. They know where they were performing apparently. All the individuals from overseas knew where they were performing. But the Dominicans apparently don't know. I think that's something that needs to be worked on. You need to work. The Dominicans are the same professionals, you know, brothers and sisters. They are the professionals that somebody pick up on the road and decide, hey, put you on stage because you're Dominican, you can sing. No! It's not that these kids, these are professional individuals. Therefore, they should be fit. They should be treated as professionals. How on earth? This is not me that said, brothers and sisters. An individual, specific individual told me this. Saying, I don't even know. I say, but you are swan, so how on earth could this be? The individual tell me. So I think we need to respect our artists a bit more. I think that is a good thing. Do you think so? Agree, disagree? Let me know that in the comment box below, brothers and sisters. Of course, I saw this sentiment right there. Apparently, this individual is saying the manager of Mr. Take Me As I Am himself. Take me as I am. That's how you, I guess, trilogy. Yes, that Booyah Superstar song is playing on loop. Like the national anthem. The national anthem don't play plenty, you know. Anyways. Now tell me how you managing one of the biggest artists in the game, but your car getting repoed and packed up like it waiting for scrap. What? You out here posing like boss man of the year, but your vehicle chilling in tropical shipping, parking lot Pottersville, looking for a new owner. Really? Brothers and sisters, I think some people, just like I indicated before, just like we're talking about one of the dope artists in Dominica, not knowing the position. We have to reflect and realize that, you know, Dominica is not the best place to do music. You know, it seems like the foreigners, kind of like back in the day when I started the whole social media kind of media outlet, so to speak, kind of vibe, because, you know, mapping them wasn't giving us a chance, so we decided to start our own thing. And it's like the people who are supposed to know better don't give the right people what is the word I'm looking for? They don't give them the right push or oomph that they really need for them to really get it. But the same sentiment goes when the great book says the prophet is never honored in their own home, and then I see it very clearly. So it's interesting. So when you see certain people going through certain struggles and what have you, and I don't understand that the individual might look like a flashy or whatever, you never know what they're going through, but at the end of the day, I think we need to say, guys, you know, let's chill out and see. Maybe something is happening. Maybe the person sent back the vehicle because they don't want it again or something. You don't know. You coming on social media to try to lambaste the person because the person vehicle go back in wherever I go back and looking for new owner. Really? That is where we at. That's where we at. We all know the music industry in Dominica is a struggle. Even the artists like Kelani, when she made this statement, brothers and sisters, indicating that Booyah is the running thing now. Booyah is the running thing now. And I don't know, it's a struggle, man. Maybe the individuals don't know how to properly organize themselves. I heard Rich talking about the music industry and what you have to do in the music industry and whatever. Maybe Rich need to have a talk with some of them. I don't know. You know, sometimes you like to gatekeep for some reason. Why? Brothers and sisters, one of the things that I did when I went to Silicon Valley, YouTube headquarters, I had a meeting with some of the folks, and they said the best thing for me to do is to try to get others to come into the YouTube sphere as well, so they can start sending down information. More information would then create careers out of it. So individuals wouldn't have to be struggling the way they're struggling, my God. Just do YouTube and create careers out of it. But you know, I don't know, there's also a lackadaisical attitude on influencers' parts, whether it's music, whether it's social media. There's also a lackadaisical attitude as well. And it seems like we ended up losing out on that opportunity right there. Unfortunately, it is what it is. But you don't knock a man when they're down, man. I don't care if they're looking like they fly like a bird. I don't care if they're looking like they're walking on clouds. Human beings are human beings at the end of the day. People can fall into certain things. Don't get me wrong, people can fall. Exactly, but you yourself saying it and then you come in on social media to attack the person, really? Don't get me wrong, people can fall on hard times, but not someone who presents himself #1 manager, always flexing island to island. If you can manage your own canoe, or you managing an artist's career, no wonder artists always crying broke. Yeah, they don't pay artists adequately in Dominica. But then again, you need the spending power for artists to come. Just the other day, I think they had, what is it? the thing that they had in Newton Savannah, I forget the name, where all the Booyah artists were apparently coming to perform, and there was rain and all kind of things, and it seemed like that show flopped. And artists are asking, hey, are we gonna get paid? You have us staying there waiting and waiting. I guess 12 a.m. came and we were still waiting. And are we gonna get paid or what? But I mean, I understand this sentiment, but you need people to get paid though. You need sponsors, you need people, you need vendors for you to actually get paid. But if you don't get the people, especially, I mean, you should be coming on social media talking about not getting paid, sir. I mean, this is Dominica. Dominica needs to do better when it comes into the whole system. I think the way forward will be Dominica developing first economically. When people develop economically, what you have spending power. It's not just population size. You can have the population size and in total poverty. Brothers and sisters, you can have 1 million people and everybody poor. You're not going to make it. You need people with spending power. At least 20-25% need to have spending power to ensure that things can go smoothly. How everything we have to be reliant on the government. Well, the government is the one that within the economy. But you understand, brothers and sisters, we need to have spending power so we can. I don't think people understand this. I don't think people fully grasp the concept of this. Having spending power creates the possibility factor for opportunities to be created, especially in the music industry where younger artists want to come in, or just social media or whatever it is. You know, you need this spending power. And if you don't have this spending power, you're just going to have a cycle repeating itself over and over and over. I heard a man talking about $14 million for Jam. And most of the people that went there, I think probably part of that $14 million went into giving people free tickets. I think so. There should be a budget for that, because that has been happening every year. How on earth the government or individuals have to come to give people ticket to go event? Where that happening across the world? Where? Huh? I've never seen this before. The only reason why this is because the economy is not conducive to create people with spending power, so they can decide, hey, at least my light bill pay and all those kind of things, my bills are paid, so I can go and enjoy myself with some music or some artists that I want to see. But we also have to look at the depth, brothers and sisters. So it's not just saying the artist might look flat, whatever manager might look flashy or whatever. But you never know, but it's still Dominica that day, you know. Still Dominica, the same Dominica. If you get the ability to perform overseas and do those things, then you get a little extra money. But to be performing in Dominica is not necessarily something that is healthy, so to speak, for a career path in music. Most people, you know, have to go overseas to even make a better career out of the talent that they have. It's crazy, but it's true. I wouldn't lie to you. Am I lying, brothers and sisters? Let me know that in the comment box below right there. Anyways, we saw this sentiment of Skerrit talking about free world bosses. Interesting. Free world bosses in one place. Link up my brother Gaston, the one and only Vibes Cartel, and Queen of Dancer. Well, it's interesting to know when they talk about world bosses. I don't see no world boss there. The only world boss I know is Yeshua. That is the only world boss I know, brothers and sisters. Because one go jail, the other one quiet in the country, and the other one dissing the very country that he stand up with. The other one dissing the country that he stand up with, talking about world boss. Gaston, you know talking about, guys. Remember when Gaston come on social media and saying the surplus alone. The surplus alone bigger than Dominica's entire GDP. He not said that, you know. On the very country scared them running. So I don't know what kind of world boss business that. That's why I say only one world boss I know. And that is Yeshua, aka English Jesus Christ. Anyways, moving on to the sentiment right here. So Dominica, with all the love St. Kitts and Nevis, give all you Booyah artists, have them all on the big music festival, you know, in the Caribbean. Or have them all on the biggest music festival in the Caribbean, St. Kitts Music Festival, and all in their upcoming carnival fete. Dominican artists will be featured. You mean to say you all have 42 artists, but couldn't even give one single artist from St. Kitts or Nevis to do one, I guess, to be on the World Creole Music Festival stage this weekend? Not even a big star like Byron or artists like these people, I don't know who these people are, who perform on Miami Carnival. Maybe they know them, maybe some people know them, I don't know them. But I understand the sentiment, no doubt about it. But guys, remember, when it comes down to the sentiment right there, it seems like Dominicans performing in St. Kitts is a recent thing. In fact, it is actually some of us that put the leeway forward for a Dominican artist to come in because we know some of the individuals who are in the management set. So maybe some of the individuals who are in the management set need to reach out to Dominica to get some of the artists to come in. Maybe. I remember St. Lucia as Ezra. I think Ezra and I guess the St. Lucia individuals, they probably introduced them to go there. And Ezra is now performing probably for the past 3 years in Dominica for the music festival. Because I guess maybe they reached out. Maybe St. Kitts should reach out too. It's not just go, hey, artists come. No, reach out. You know, maybe we can work something out. I think that will be much beneficial. Because it's a lot of individuals actually reach out. Dominicans are there as well reached out, because when they brought in Signal Band, they were more focused on, you know, the amount of Dominicans that were coming in to St. Kitts and say, hey, let us give the people, Dominican people, who they are familiar with. But I don't think St. Kitts individuals come down to Dominica. Is that the case? Maybe that's why. There are a lot of Dominican citizens in St. Kitts. I don't think there's a lot of St. Kitts citizens in Dominica. You get my drift? So maybe people like Byron can come. Byron is probably known more. But how much songs do the people know like that? Plus, I think when it comes down to the Creole Festival, there's more French people coming, more, you know, by extension. Because when they were doing the roll call and they called Guadeloupe and Martinique, it's like almost the whole stadium was balling. When they did Guadeloupe and Martinique and some from France, there's another girl at Kindong, an influencer at Kindong again. I think this is the 3rd year or something. She's back in Dominica. So I guess that should be how it happens. But anyways, let's move on, brothers and sisters. What are your thoughts on that right there? Of course, the St. Kitts Time actually posted this as well. Triple K World Creole Music Festival question of the day. Isn't it a bit insulting towards St. Kitts and Nevis performance that none have ever been contracted to perform at the Dominica World Creole Music Festival, while we have contracted the top performer to perform here on multiple occasions? Like I indicated before, I understand the sentiment. I think it should be back and forth. But like I indicated before, when I was at the press release in St. Kitts, it seems like they brought the Dominican artists to perform for the Dominicans. Or you have to do the vice versa with the people that they talk about there. DJ, too. I don't know who these people, but they have to bring these people in. Who exactly will they be performing for? Do they have fans here? Do they have fans? You get my sentiment. Not saying that the music not good, you know, brothers and sisters. I'm just saying that do they have fans? Sometimes maybe exposing them to a new audience might be something. So, but what are your thoughts, guys? This is up to you to give your thoughts in that regard. I remember traveling to feds overseas, and they never had any Dominican bands or artists, but we never complained. I remember Balance Batty by WCK was the only song they would play as a Dominican song. No, they play all kind of nasty business right now. And big up to Signal Band for actually leveling the playing field with some sensible, you know, and non-nasty business, boo your music. And Trilogy, big up yourself one time. I remember Balance Batty by WCK was the only song that they would play as a Dominican song. I remember that one time in Barbados, someone had a big Dominican flag right in front of the stage. And one of the MCs was shouting all islands, and they asked, which country flag is that? That's wild. That's Barbados. Still never complain, brothers and sisters. You know, we just work hard and push our music, saying booyah to the world. So I don't understand why some people want to throw shade. They just need to push their own, create some waves with their music, I guess, earn their place at different festivals. I remember having a talk with some of the managers of the St. Kitts Festival. I check it. All you talking like me, all you talking like booyah, eh? And then they brought Asa to ask the question. Asa was just being diplomatic. Asa was just being diplomatic about that, you know, because they asked Asa the question. Do you think that there's a difference between the Dominican music and the St. Kitts music? Ask Asa which St. Kitts music, you know, maybe know some, I don't know, but to me, what I was hearing is booyah. Booyah, they call it some other name. Guys, that is booyah. I still stick with my word. That's booyah right there. But anyways, I think, yeah, push your stuff and get the right connects and thing. But I'm sure maybe most likely next year there might be an artist or something from St. Kitts. I think it's only fair to do that. But it's not just saying pull string. You have to work hard and do your thing. People like Byron push their stuff. You know, one of the biggest things is Taliban. Not my forte, but it's out there, you see me? Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below. Of course, this is Asa Banton working hard. Look at Asa's face, man. I want you guys to see this. Look at Asa's face. Knowing that he's going to sit down in a crane just so he can do something different for the audience that is there. And putting on a helmet and all as an astronaut. You will never become an astronaut, you know, but he was an astronaut on the Sunday he performed, whenever he performed, brothers and sisters. He was the astronaut that day. Hard work, man. Hard work, and they have him with the Dominica flag and trying to make sure he does something unique every year. He come in a coffin, he come like an angel one time. What else he come as now? He come in all ambulance. No, he come as an astronaut. What else you going to do? You going to come as a mole rat next time? Yes, what's going on? Hey, but of course, I guess he took the flag and then he looked like he landed on the moon and he put the flag down, and that's what happened right there. He came from the sky, you know. So that's interesting. What next? I wonder what next he'll come up with. What next do you think he can come up with? Most likely you might see this video and wonder. Anyways, guys, they almost make spies eat rat.
Money poo.
They make spies. They're talking what she want to eat something in Dominica, and you know what to try. They tell her try maniku.
Maniku. I'm gonna try that tomorrow.
So the audience checking no.
Some people over there say no. Why? Why they say no? It's a rat?
Yo.
What? Are they teasing me or what? I try tomorrow?
They already say no. They tell her what to eat, you know. What should I try? Somebody was maniku, but she didn't say the word properly. Anyway, she get the word maniku. What she try? Tell her something. Tell her try potato salad. Tell her try kalaloo. Try the kalaloo or something. You tell her maniku. And then afterwards only tell her to try it. Tell her try the kalaloo, man. After all. Anyways, guys, there was a situation that happened there. As you can see, some boy maybe must have caused some ruckus in the place, and you know, took the individual out. But brothers and sisters, when you go activities, what is the point? What is the point? I try to fathom the understanding as to why you go an event. If you step on somebody's toe, somebody step on your toe, say sorry, you know. Say sorry, sir, I'm sorry for stepping on your toe. It's my bad, I didn't see your toe there, I didn't see your foot there. People moving generally might bump into somebody. What going on there? What exactly? Then I think there was a report afterwards of somebody indicating that the police roughed up the individual. Now, guys, no, I don't believe in roughing up individual. If the individual is acting, you know, you say let's go, you're not hearing, then you know, you have to rough up the person because the person trying to think. But sometimes police just do the extra. Why? Your police duty is to safeguard the citizens, not to beat them up. If they're giving you a hard time, and I understand the sentiment, you have to use certain force where you have to subdue the individual and so forth. But you have the person, well, why are you rocking up the person? Why is all this? He was struck in the back of his head by a tag. Why? Why? You know, you can give people problem. That never happened here, thank God. But come on. You know, even when you're doing MMA, you know not to hit the person at the back of the head. In boxing, people have died that way, you know. People have died that way. That's one of the reasons why the rules have been made not to hit people at the back of the head and striking people behind the head. If that be the case, I mean, come on. The blows kept coming. What did I do? Let me see. He turned around. He saw it. He saw it was the police. Therefore, he asked, what did I do? Well, sometimes they know what they do, you know, they ask him what they do. Anyways, the blows kept coming. He was punch kicked, dragged by multiple officers. The officers brought him into the holding cell for a few hours, and more physical attacks continued. To make matters worse, just 3 months ago, he suffered a severe motorcycle accident in Dominica where both bones in his legs, forearms were broken. That's interesting. The China Friendship Hospital couldn't provide, of course, forcing him to seek medical treatment on a neighboring, of course, French island where metals were implanted in his arm. But the same country that failed to care for him has attacked him was. No, brothers and sisters, like I did before, sometimes these people are guilty, you know, the man they're talking about, sometimes they're guilty. And the people that know him want to pretend as if he's an angel or whatever. No, police don't just come and take you and go. Police don't do that. It doesn't just come and take you and go. Unless you say very grand, maybe they might. But that's a different story right there. But you must be doing something why they come for you. And if they come for you because of something, if you were doing something, then hey, it's your fault. But police shouldn't be abusing people. They shouldn't. Why? For what reason you abusing people for? You take the person out to the park already, you put them in the cell. Why you what for what? Maybe it's just me, brothers and sisters. What else, man? Leave your thoughts in the comment box below right there. I don't think justice is justice. Yes, not abuse. We need justice for abuse. Not the opposite. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts, man? Do you think the police is justified in this? If you know the full story in this, let us know in the comment box below as well. Yeah, I think we need to behave ourselves, and also the police need to behave themselves as well. You are there to protect and serve. If you're beating people, it's not protecting them, you're beating them. And you're not serving them. If you're beating them, no. Stop your dirty ways. Both police and the individual be the keys to whatever that happened right here. Anyways, guys, what are your thoughts? Leave your thoughts and comments in the comment box below. This is all about for these vibrations. Definitely check out Mystelics vlogs for more of the festival vibrations, and of course for the thing that happened today. If you want me to, I'll post it in the first comment in the comment box below if you ask me to request it. And of course check BrBpTV for the episode version of the World Creole Music Festival right there. Anyways, it's about Mystelics once again, guys. Be real, Saturday King always. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next reaction video. Be positive.